What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering. Hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day. It would appear that the stars, the actresses, the talented individuals that sell their b-holes online are having a bit of a melty. They are, by and large, now as a percentage, admitting that it's essentially ruining their dateability, ruining their lives. Sure, they might have a bunch of money, but nobody wants them. This is exactly what everyone knew would happen, and this is what happens when you trade these type of things. No guy, very few men want to date some woman who's putting that out there on the internet. They might say they do, they might be cool with it for a little while, but eventually men don't really want to wife these people up. I also expect, by the way, if men do it, they probably experience the same sort of thing. Except, you know, the market is probably 99 to 1% female driven. But that said, now a new study is showing that nearly 50% of all models on the site can't keep any kind of romantic relationship, and they're big sad about it. That and more after a super quick word from this video sponsor, Private Internet Access. Huge shout out to this video sponsor, Private Internet Access. Look, it's 2023. If you don't have a VPN, you're missing out on a ton of benefits. Not just a more secure connection, but if you're paying for Netflix, Disney Plus, or any other streaming service, you're already getting locked out of a ton of additional content that you could be enjoying if you used a VPN. And since they've been sponsoring the channel so long, they've rolled out a massive discount for my viewers. That's right, 84% off plus 4 months free. It's $2.03 a month, 4 months free, 84% off. Private Internet Access also offers privacy on all your devices, lightning fast global server network. And look, outside of all the additional content you're going to be able to view out there using Private Internet Access, it also has a strict no logs policy. It's open source. It has state-of-the-art updates. It's instant to set up. You can put it on all of your devices, your tablet, your computer, your mobile phones. It has unlimited bandwidth and so much more. If you don't have a VPN yet, make today the day. Use my link in the description to get Private Internet Access, start being more secure, and unlock loads more content. This article comes from The Publica. Well, that's my news site. By the way, we are now at 15.52% of our 2023 membership goal. I hope that you'll join and take access of the members Discord and all this kind of stuff that we've got coming out too. So, OF creators who consistently post spicy content are having a difficult time making and keeping romantic connections. A recent survey by XF Hub shows almost 50% of all talent find dating very challenging. See, the kind of woke media has been promoting this as it's so liberating. And there's like every day, even like conservative news outlets are, you know, they're not above this, but, you know, posting articles like, she makes 6 figures a year, but she used to be a McDonald's employee. She was too hot to be a auto mechanic, so now she's a super rich. Those are literally the 1 in 100,000 women that are putting their b-holes out there. They are the exception, not the rule, but their success is what keeps people thirsting, willing to degrade themselves in many cases, be filled with regret later in life. Sure, certainly some amount of these people do not experience any regret, but I think that is, again, in the minority, because certainly putting these photos out there for a year straight only to fail and have them all over the internet for the rest of your life, I'm sure is not a great feeling. I think it's probably similar, honestly, to, you know, young people wanting to be Twitch stars or YouTube stars. They see PewDiePie, they see Mr. Beast, that's what they want to do, but, you know, millions of people have tried, and even if you look at the people that like are lucky enough, and it takes a lot of luck and a lot of hard work too. Even like look at my channel. How many channels are there in this space that do what I do, that are this size? A handful. But there are 20,000, 30,000 others out there. You look at, and that's just been, I guess, the way it's always been. I got extremely lucky. I admit that. I don't think I'm any better at this than anyone else. I do work hard. People, despite all my flaws, I don't think anyone could take that away from me. But, you can't just get out there and work hard and make it on social media. You have to get lucky. I got lucky with the Brie Larson Bonanza, The Last of Us. I got lucky, that Lunatic attacked me. I got lucky that Magic the Gathering banned me. All these things. I got lucky that Patreon banned me. Now looking back at it, at the time, it didn't feel very lucky. But this is, and then media is like, oh, it's super empowering to put your beehole out on the internet for everyone to see for $2. It's just farming these women into trafficking themselves in some way, shape, or form. It's definitely a gateway to that. Over 500 creators participated in the survey and were asked a series of questions about their romantic life. So not a small amount. These included questions about judgment from potential partners, if trust was an issue in their relationships, and whether or not they've experienced jealousy due to the type of content they create. When asked about the difficulty dating, 47% of creators said that they find it very challenging, and 32% said somewhat challenging. So if you put that together, that's 79% of people who do these type of photos have a hard time getting anyone to accept it. 42% have had a relationship end after telling their significant other about their own account. 42%. That's more than 4 out of 10 are like, somebody's like, so I have this account, and someone's like, nope, I'm out. An additional 31%, so you're going to be at 73% of creators report their partners experience jealousy due to their financial earnings. Well, that's weak. If you're a man and you're upset your woman makes more money than you and you're jealous about it, that's weak. Be happy about it, bro. Be a stay-at-home dad. Nothing wrong with that. My significant other made more money than me for a lot of years, and then it flipped, but I never cared. I was just, you're in it together. You're trying to pay your bills. You're trying to accumulate wealth. You're trying to stay above the water. So who cares who makes more money? Another survey asked if the same creators had ever experienced discrimination or judgment from potential partners after finding out they made the type of content. 42% of answers said sometimes, 37% said yes, frequently, 21% said no. Well, the other question is, how many of these potential suitors are customers, are people that we're asking them out because they know what they do? According to CEO Tim Stokely, more than 170 million people use the platform to watch their favorite content creators. He adds that 98% of the platform's content is adult. I'm not sure that taking pictures of your beehole qualifies you to be a content creator. I guess technically. The site hosts 1.5, this is what I'm talking about. The site hosts 1.5 million creators as of writing this piece. To put that in perspective, it took Facebook 5 years to reach 100 million users. It only took OF 4 years to hit the milestone. Hit that milestone. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Hosts 1.5 million. Oh, content creators. And these are users. 170 million users. I got it. This is growing even faster than Facebook. Although many young adults, particularly women, expect to earn millions by sharing this type of content, recent data scraped from the website indicates that the average creator only earns $150 a month. The average earnings of a creator putting their beehole on the internet is $151 a month. Still sound worth it? Unless you're one of the more established creators or a celebrity, your chances of making millions are close to nil. Top earners on the site average around $100,000 a month, with a small percentage earning over $2 million a month. Those creators like Bella Thorne allegedly made $1 million in the first 24 hours of launching her account. This is considered the most money made in that time frame on the platform. The website also saw a huge boost in content creators during the coup. People lost their jobs or could work from home, meaning new accounts were made, and those existing accounts have more time to devote to making that type of content. On the site, the average cost to access content is roughly $7.20, significantly lower than other subscription-based platforms. Well, that's lower than it costs to access the members-only content of the Publica, which I no doubt assume you're checking out now after this great article. The average content creator is 29, whereas the average subscriber is slightly older at 35 to 44. I'm actually shocked by that. The site sees 53.4% identifying as male, 45.6% identifying as female. Interesting. Interesting. With that said, the regret for OF users is vast. Many creators have ruined relationships with friends, family, romantic partners in their quest to be the platform's small percentage of millionaires. According to the XF Hub survey, 42% of creators reported their partner was not only uncomfortable with their side hustle, but also left them over it. 31% of those creators said their partner was hesitant after being told, but eventually accepted it. Let me tell you, they hate you. They resent you. And the second your looks go or the money goes, they're leaving you. That said, it isn't always bad. 21% of their partners were supportive and understanding. Well, I guess I'm not that surprised to hear that. But, this is the plight of the b-hole content creator. I don't think I don't shed any tears for them. Hey, if you want to do a side hustle, fine. But just don't act like people weren't telling you that you may regret it someday, or that you may run into a scenario where the kids at the playground are making fun of your kid because they found pictures of their mom on the internet. You want to force that conversation on your kids, or you want to go, all these other types of things that these people pretend aren't a byproduct of it. Go make your money, honey. I don't hate the player. I never have, and I've always remained that. I do hate the game. Far too many men, and apparently women, are spending money on this, and it's sad. The parasocial relationship part of it, just the way it destroys a man's ability to talk to women in public, the way it destroys a man's ability to court a woman, the way that it destroys men's ability to interact with women IRL. It's certainly a net negative in my opinion, but that's just my humble opinion. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you leave a like down below and you subscribe, and we'll talk to you again real soon.